Good morning, everyone. Today I am at SBK. These guys do all the big bikes. Holy crap, there's a VMAX. My best friend at school's dad had one of these. They're so awesome. The V4 with the V-boost where the carbs open up at a certain RPM. Always wanted one of these. Problem is they don't stop or handle. Anyway, yeah, no, big bike, big bike, big bike, big bike. And there's my little baby bike, which is pushing some serious numbers. And bloody hell does it push some serious numbers, I'm telling you. And that quick shifter, absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Doesn't miss a beat. I couldn't believe it. I know the Yamaha one stutters and has problems. I've been abusing the head out of this for about 50 kilometers now, I say. But 50 very hot, sunny, heavy traffic, low RPM, high RPM, mid RPM, you know, any gear, any speed, and it just doesn't miss a beat. And this thing is almost half the price of the official Yamaha. As I say, I have a thing against shorty pipes. I do. They don't work on certain bikes. On something like this, yeah, they do, because this is a high RPM machine, whereas a twin cylinder is not. It's a torque machine, and torque like long exhausts. Now, there you go. Here's a genuine Acra. Genuine Acra. Genuine Acra. Very, very nice. No copies to be seen here. They're checking out the ECU again to see if finally they've able to unlock it, because it was unlocked by Yamaha, but when it was tuned for before, you know, so when it had the original air filter, when it had the Chinese headers, and of course now we've got, you know, the full titanium GP2 that is completely designed by myself. It flows, as you can see, big numbers. And we've got a ridiculous air filter in there, so you know, there's more power to be had. I might even go E85, because where I am, E85 is everywhere, so I don't know, but I don't think it could be unlocked. So basically, so far I've counted 4 ECUs, so the first 2 can be unlocked. So if you were one of the first people in the world, or I don't even know if it works like that. I think it's pretty much a lottery, but basically there are 4 ECUs in total. 2 are definitely mappable, 2 are not. I have the third one, and there is a newer one, and this is from the horse's mouth at Yamaha, saying that the 4th one is like really locked down tight, more tight than this one. But as I say, it is flash, but it's just a very conservative, mild map. And most of the tuning had to be done via changing injectors and sizing things correctly. So it's just not, you know, optimal. Which means, yes, there's more power. And it's really bloody fast. It really is. It's so fast. It is a completely different machine. I mean, of course it is. It's 30% more power. Oh, but in really good news, PayPal has literally, on the day it was announcing it was closing, have completely done a 180, which is typical in this country, and I can now take payment. So it's full steam ahead. Just to give you guys an idea, you know, different dynos, different numbers. I know the bike is making a crap ton more power, but it'll be interesting to see, right? I've got nothing to hide, so it'd be interesting to see if it makes less or more. Who knows? We'll see. All right, I'll cut it here. And then we hit the dyno. J's on my feet. J's on my feet. I literally just listened to Macklemore. Which, that isn't the same song, I know, but what was it? Fly. Ironically, he's wearing 5s in the video too. God, I'm beating these up. These are expensive, but I've got so many expensive Jordans and multiples, so I don't really care. There she is, getting mounted up. I'm wearing a mask again. Yeah, lots of fun. But hey, you got to be careful. I've got a little one at home. None of us have been sick through the entire 2 years that this BS has been going on. The numbers are rocketing in Thailand at the moment, absolutely rocketing. Got your sniffer there, not that you can put it anywhere because I've got, what do you call them, GP guards on the are they changing colour yet? Yeah, they are. Titanium. Okay, I will cut to when it's on and rolling. I don't have decibel killers installed or any baffles. This is just a straight through, which is partly why it's so powerful. But it sounds phenomenal because of the way the 2 into 1 to 2 works with the phasing, and of course the diameter changes. It produces a very unique sound, and when you ride it, it doesn't, at low RPM it sounds like a twin. I keep saying it sounds like a twin, but when you're riding it, it sounds like an old one. It doesn't sound like a 2-cylinder. There's a guy in Australia who can attest to that too. He track races with my system, and it sounds incredible. If he's going to share those, that'd be great. I won't do it, it's up to him if he wishes to do so, but he's got great sound clips. I've got a new GoPro coming that has a special foam kind of cover, so I'll be able to mount it and you'll be able to hear exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, I was wrong, it's not a Dyno jet, it's Dyno Dynamics, which actually I prefer. They seem to be more consistent. I actually know the guy that used to work for them, so I feel happy about that. Not messing around today, guys. Even with these bad boys on, it's still loud.
specs can differ, but the problem I got is that this likes to go to higher.
Yes. Yes. This is actually very consistent. Again, this is at the wheel. This is Dyno Dynamics. It's making... Oh, it's gone. Maybe I can bring it back. Here we go. Right, so it's making what? 82 at about 9,000, which if you look at my old video, also makes on the KKT dyno, but it just keeps going because I guess it's a different type of load on the machine. I guess there's... I don't know. I honestly don't know. But the ECU needs to be fully unlocked. And then, you know, 90 horsepower, very easy. Yeah, he's pretty shocked by it because, you know, they normally make, obviously, a lot less. You're lucky to make 72, 73. So, yeah, it's healthy. And that torque, see, look at the flatness. Look at it, just, oof. That's why it rides so nice. You can be in any gear. It feels like a turbo diesel. It's like, if the R6 is a B&W M3, the R7 is like a B&W 35D, which I used to own. And having owned both, well, I had an M2 competition, but that's a better version of an M3, arguably, right? And same engine. And I preferred the 35D. I missed it. They're both boring as hell to drive, but just that instant torque, that instant response on the street. If you put an R6 graph over this, the R6 will be coming under, especially with torque, until 10k, then that'll start climbing, you know, past 14, 15, 16,000. I forgot the real red line is. So there you go, guys. No secrets. I wanted you to see, you know, what it would do on a different dyno. It's consistent. It's consistent. It's just we got an RPM limit, an ECU issue to overcome, and all of you will, because Yamaha told me themselves, you know, they're hard locking them down now. They're locking them down like they do with cars, so you have to like literally open them up and dissect them to flash, which never used to be the case. My old MT-07, I just plug in a cable, you know. But that is the way it goes. I love coming here because this is one of my favorite bikes, GSX 1400. Very rare in Thailand. Very rare. It's done a lot of miles that. And check out that mod of the Brembos. Props to you. Having ridden one, I can tell you. Oh, he's even got a radio on there. Look at that. Props to you. You need that because these things don't stop that well. And that's technically my old bike. I used to have the B-King. That's a Gen 2 Hayabusa that needs some looking after. Notice the can. This is not a high revving bike. Bikes that don't go over 13,000 don't like shorties. I feel like some sort of religious guy, you know, trying to convert people, but hey, you don't listen. Right, this person doesn't listen. When you've got a high RPM bike, you can have one of these. It's fine because, you know, they don't make any torque or power down low. It's all about max at the top end, right? So it's not the same. It's not the same thing. It's not comparable. So you're gonna go, oh, so why don't they make them like that? Because you guys want it. You know, they're having to compromise for the market demand. The market demands short pipes. So they give you short pipes. It's a compromise. And I'll be honest that, you know, they do make a good compromise considering, you know, it does come with a short pipe from the factory and it does, you know, do all right. But if they gave it a proper exhaust, full length, you'd probably have another 5 wheel horsepower just by that alone, even with the cats in place. But the market demands, and you know, you got to appeal to the market. The market wants that look, so they sell you that look. I'm just speaking you truths. Again, look at the GSX 1400 here. Look at this length of that pipe of the Yoshi. In fact, it's a Cyclone. I used to have exactly the same one. Yeah, JMCA, Japanese import. I used to have exactly the same pipe. These are low revving too. See that there? Barely even hits 10. Because it's a torque bike. Low RPM makes all its power down low. They like it long. I did not mean the double meaning there. Right. That's me done. Headers are changing. Look over there. Look over there. Over here. Over there. Over here. Over there. Sorry, I did that with my daughter. I'm wanting to do it to you guys. Right, I've got to hurry to the exhaust factory. There's now PayPal is up and running, which is bloody awesome, but also, you know, I've been really down, as I said before, really kind of depressed about the whole, I can't take payment for something great, and I kind of dropped the ball on domain. I've got the domain, but you know, web development and integration of payment system, everything, and I was just stressing out trying to find another way to get paid, and then PayPal emailed on the day of when they were closing down to say, oh, we're not closing down. So you know, it's kind of a weird emotional feeling where, you know, I'm feeling down and feeling like, why should I bother? And now it's like, oh crap, now I've got to start. I guess some of the older guys will understand what I mean. But you can order direct. PayPal is working. Nice, safe and secure. A couple of guys at the factory do have COVID. I just found out on the ride here, can you believe? I'm riding and I got my GPS set up right there, and Mrs. is messaging me and I'm like, oh, for God's sake. So it slows things down. At the moment, the Omicron is spreading around like mad over here, so yeah, what can you do, eh? People don't follow the rules. I was out on the weekend and I saw just people just going to the malls like crazy, and you know, just, yeah, what do you think's gonna happen? It's a virus, it spreads, duh. But like all viruses, it shall pass. So 2 years now, god damn. Right, I'm signing off. Much shorter video. Gonna enjoy the ride home with my quick shifter and one wheel. And yep, check you guys later. Like, share, subscribe, etc, etc. I appreciate it. Bye bye.